Hey guys, welcome back for more Fallout 4, and where we last left off, we were in the Cliff's Edge Hotel? The Cliff's Edge Hotel trying to help Percy, I call her Percy, that robot, Pearl, with a murder mystery, but so far all we've managed to do is murder a whole bunch of ghouls ourselves, so yeah, let the bodies hit the floor. We found that the Harvester works really well for us in dealing with these ghouls. Been having some fun with that in the previous episode. Anyway, I'm your host, Mark Jackson, and resident Happy Meat Shield. Let's get back to it. I mentioned in the previous episode this thing has stagger damage, and it will not let the enemy. It's very difficult for your enemies to attack. Off camera, we went back to was it not Longfellow's cabin, but the National Park Visitor Center settlement. And only to drop off our junk, get back to combat weight, only to find that we had been attacked by Yaoguais and anglers. And I took out a couple of dusky Yaoguais toe-to-toe with this thing. They just could not attack us, so it's not perfect, but I'm digging it. If you're a melee character, consider trying this weapon out. It's a lot of fun, and I know, it's real easy to get stuck into using like the same weapons all the time, and for you viewers out there, it can't be, like, completely awesome to see the same guns used all the time. In the same style. So I've been trying to switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to just bring that weapon down for now, because the two-stroke noise is kind of annoying. Yeah, if there's one bad thing I could say about the Harvester, it's that it's noisy. But you guys already know that, so let's continue. Percy! Where you at, Percy? Oh, she must have continued on. We'll take the wooden block. Yes, we will. Plastic knife, sure. Oh, more good news. Sorry to break the fourth wall, but I don't give a shit about it. I got Doom working, and I got my save game. So if you guys are fans of the Doom and have been wanting to see more of it, that'll probably be the next video I release. As soon as I work up the nerve to play it again. And it's not because it's a bad game. It's because I'm kind of scared shitless of it. It is a tough game. Especially on Ultraviolence. So let's bats here. See if we can't find... Okay, we found a turret, which will need to be dealt with, but that is a waste of ammo, so... Did I see another one? Yes, I did. Enough. Can I stop the... You know what I'm going to start doing here? We've talked about the reloading animation before, so... 3 bullets, it loads 5. 1, 2... Now, does that work? No, you've got... Wow, Bethesda. The shaft. I've got to load all 5. I can't just go 2 and then back. I've heard it said before. I've agreed with it. This is not how you design a game in 2016. You need to take more care. Alright, so Pearl's invisible ass is hanging out right there. Let's get a lay of the land here. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, we do need the porcelain. So, yeah, we are quite low on that for whatever reason.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel.
Okay.
You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
And no, I don't know why she's invisible. But she's been invisible for the entire DLC. So, I'm just glad we got a quest marker on her. I actually... literally bumped into her a couple episodes back, quite by accident. Was really curious about it. Went back to the video and froze the video, paused it, and realized there was somebody there. Can we jump up here? If we had the horse, we could get up there, no problem. I think we can anyway. Looks like a whole lot of nothing, though. Looks like a location where we... Nah, you need an insane amount of... Well, if you took some jet and had an insane amount of action points, which we do. Nick, did you just fall? I'm not getting an alternate quest marker, so... Hey, Percy, can I talk to you?
After you. The elevator is right there.
Okay, well, I guess I can't. Yeah, I'm really completely lost on this murder mystery. We've been all up through this hotel. Hey, Nick. That's a cool trick, man. How you getting that done? You dancing? That's fine. Dance the night away. You good? You good with me? Alright. And again, just out of paranoia's sake, let me check my weight. 178 out of 335. Also, I wanted to level up. And I had decided that my plan was to get a little bit more going on with explosives. I'm not a big guns character guy in this playthrough, but I believe the rocket launcher and the Fat Man benefit the most from the explosives, and I do want to use those. The miniguns and Gatling lasers and stuff, they're cool, don't get me wrong, you know, and rock on. I mean, I played a big guns character my first playthrough of the game, but wanted to do something different. Really happy with this build, but I do want absolute potency when it comes to like the mega weapons, like the, you know, the big boy. And oh, great. This is a hotel, though. There should be a bed. We'll just press on. Take the fuses. We are in dire need of junk. And just so you know, we do have a settlement supply line running back to the Commonwealth. In case some of you guys out there didn't realize you can do that, yes, you can. All right. So it's a hotel. We're gonna get some sleep somewhere, but probably not down in this basement. Why is it telling me? Okay, let's review our quests here. Data, quests. And we're at miscellaneous. Follow Pearl through the... Well, what the hell? If Pearl's not going to come, I'm not going to follow her. Ooh. That's a surprise. Pearl, you're going to catch up. I don't know what you're about up there, but you're going to just catch up. Finally, it kind of makes a little bit more sense. It's a vault. So, up we go back to the control console.
Well, well.
Yeah.
This place just got a little more interesting.
Jack in. Press the big red button. Brexit. I thought that was stupid, guys. I didn't think they should have left the EU. Sorry.
Underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
I am. Seems like forever and a day ago. Yes, I am.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness.
I don't know how I got that
Just open the
status.
door for you.
Please do. Let's see, Longfellow calls me a captain. I'm a knight in the Brotherhood. I'm a general in the Minutemen. I'm a detective.
Well, it's about time the police sent
I know you guys
someone
want my
out to
autograph.
investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
Oh, crap.
Don't make them.
No. I can give it back. Inventory. Junk. It was a telephone, right? Yeah.
There.
There. It's back. Ah, come on, man. It's back. Stop. All right, and we're back.
Well.
And this time,
Place just got a little more interesting.
we managed to shove Pearl into the elevator with us, which I think was kind of what was supposed to happen. But yeah. And now I'm gonna hit the save
Well,
because
it's
that
about
was stupid.
time the police sent someone out to investigate.
Where are you?
We have many important residents,
God,
and
this
they're
is stupid.
very worried.
I'm here now.
We'll
I
get
hope
to
we
the
can
bottom of
complete
this.
this quest.
I cannot tell you what a relief it
Everybody
is.
in here is going to be flipping invisible.
I've learned the moods of
There you
our
go, Spirit of
patrons
Treasure.
well enough to tell
Good
you
reason to
the
say flipping.
tensions are high.
I know I'm right.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. And when
Sounds
you're
like
ready,
trouble.
we can discuss your findings. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me.
I shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
Wow, man. Can I look around? I mean, I'm not trying to steal. I promise I'm not trying to steal. Ooh, we want that. You know, I love my get-up, but let's wear that for a little while. Never worn one of them before. I could dig it. Can we open this? Sliding door requires key. Alright, well, let's just go back to the Mina. 'Cause that didn't skin right. I thought I had that straightened out, but apparently not.
think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
A robot got murdered?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself.
Wait a minute.
This is your finest work. There is more emotion
The hell is that
in
about?
death than most have had in their entire lives.
Okay,
Oh,
French
please,
accent,
Mr.
that.
Peter. Have you no respect?
I'm just
Painter.
saying that at least they had the decency to make
And
a
this guy?
spectacle of it. There is nothing
Please,
worse
if
than
I may.
Is a
That's
transvestite.
what
I
this
can
is
just
to you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting.
Yeah, well, Maxwell, can I see you,
Shall
man?
begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Oh, I should have known. This guy was,
Hello,
what's his,
detective. How can I help?
death of a
Did you
salesman?
have questions about the case?
I keep getting Invisible Maxwell here. Maxwell,
Have a look at the crime scene for clues.
okay.
You're ready.
Hey, where are you going? Come here.
Hello, detective. How can I help?
Residents.
Did you have questions about the case?
I do.
Priority. So
What are your
Do you
thoughts?
have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
It's obvious Courtney Taylor and I feel the same way about the murder. What was that conversation?
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene.
Over a dead
Nothing
body?
to worry about.
I don't buy it.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, as you probably know, I'm an actor.
I didn't know that.
I don't like to brag about it.
I don't
but
care
my
about that
last
either.
Picture, The Fighting Furies, it topped the box office.
The effing furries? So you love the Khajiit, huh? You know what? Never mind.
Never mind.
Okay, just let me know how I can help. Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Okay. Let's take a look at...
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Well, he just crunked over, so... Is this Maxwell again, or are we supposed to go in here? Yeah, okay, we're supposed to go in there. Let's go in there and talk to him. Oh, yeah, okay, this is Paint Man, is it?
Well. If it is the
Santiago?
long arm of the law, tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse
I said he
call
was
you
French,
very
right?
trapping poser?
España. Art is life, baby.
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose.
How do you paint
then
with them
art
arms?
Is the only true
Fingers, rather.
communion with the world. Come with me.
What?
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's like a big red dog wiener. Can I look at it, please? I don't like
It's
it.
about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed.
Thank you for that, Courtney.
This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 13.
Rarely is
Her emotional landscape is
a voice protagonist
superimposed on
awesome,
the
but
portrait.
in this game,
The
it-
reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
this guy likes his work.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
Well, I think that probably says a lot to the same thing as everybody. It's trees in space, of course. No, it's the war. But let's see what trees in space affords us.
Looks like trees. In space! Maybe it's about the struggle to maintain life adrift in an empty void!
Intriguing. What a post-cynical futurist interpretation.
I thought it was
All meaning
busting
is
multiple
contained
nuts,
in
but
the struggle for life to continue.
that wasn't a speech
Must
option.
ascend.
How do you concentrate with all that clacking going on? How do you paint, dude? You're not going to ask me about
And what
this.
about this one? And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
It looks like a cat giving a missile a blowjob. It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
Definitely a
A
metaphor
young
for
creature
for
grappling with ideas.
fellatio.
It doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Oh God, I'm not going to say what I thought
In
about
mine
that.
was superimposed meaning where
Not
none
appropriate.
was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course.
I like this one
series
best.
has made more money than any of my serious works. And I think
I-
the whole thing is a
I like the
lark.
room,
What does
not
that
the
tell you about
paintings.
the value of art to the common man?
Look, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how to look at art.
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
Your thoughts on a
Do
case?
you have any thoughts about...
Before I bash
The
your
person
head
you
in.
should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own
Philistine.
experiment. She and Ezra had a rather
I'll leave you guys to look that up.
fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
Through that little Phoenix Gold speaker you got going on?
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
Over
I
a
don't
dead
know.
body.
I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Oh, see. I don't want to know about you. I'm gonna
I
be.
think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
You
For
did.
inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it.
Nothing you paint has
Even
anything to
we
do
shall
with the inspiration
die
of that.
someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me.
All right.
It
Paintings of
sounds
Gilda?
like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda.
I haven't seen any.
Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. I have
Okay.
never met another who clings to life so tenaciously.
Skipping it. You're in love
You're
with
still
Gilda.
in love with Gilda.
I want to get away from
aren't
this
you?
So
lightning.
what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands.
Yep. Let's go.
Never mind.
And it still says to talk to him. Man,
My fellow
brilliant,
connoisseur of the
Bethesda.
art.
Have a long conversation with
Here
that
is the latest work.
popping in the background. Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the My
Okay.
work is primarily in oil paint.
I've noticed.
But I have been known to
All
do
the latex
sculpture or
paint cans on the
performance
ground.
art as well.
Maybe
Maybe
later.
later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind.
Still have a quest marker over him, but there's plenty of other quest markers to follow. I am completely tired of that popping sound. This is a nice damn vault, though. So,
Protect and serve.
ooh, what's that? I thought that might have been a door, but hey, nice. And it's
baseball bat?
okay. So
Huh.
we've got the murder weapon,
What's this doing here?
apparently. I hope. I think. You want us to get up on the stage and no. We're not very good at that either. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tenderness. Give me 8. The hell is that noise? Lots and lots of things. We're gonna have to go to the BS map. I hate this map. We're not getting there from going through here, but... Oh, wow.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
What is it? Huh?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at that neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No.
What do you need a
No, it's
bathroom
not
for,
that.
robots?
I've just caught another gold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor.
Steal
What
all
would
this
you even
stuff.
know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor.
Yeah.
Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again.
Well, it should
you
be
can't
now.
Get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just
Mom could
wander
go
off
off
and
and
play in your
advise
lab?
another one would be
Mr.
the
Scruffy
one.
and I are going to rewrite the will. So he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab.
Hey, why does he have a bow tie on? He's a doctor, but you've got a surgical mask.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel.
I think he's extorting you.
I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What are your
Did you
thoughts on
have
the
any
case?
thoughts about
If you
Murder.
ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is
He
always
is
the
a
cause of
horrible
violence.
painter. What's with the
what's
junk
with all the junk in here?
that I
These
can't
are
steal?
our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expect.
Probably
Never
nothing.
mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, detective.
I don't like how you said that to me. Why is there still a quest marker
Hello,
above me?
detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, detective.
I don't like how she says that to me. That sounds like she's toying with me. I don't like that. Oh, sir. We already talked to you. We already been there. Is that Maxwell?
Hello
Can we
again,
talk to him?
Detective. Was there anything else?
Found the murder
I
weapon.
found
God, we got lucky.
the
we
murder
lucked out.
weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be
I'm keeping the bat.
do you? I can't imagine.
Okay.
Was there anything else?
Investigate.
Your residents are robots.
Yeah.
What robots, detective? Well, not exactly.
Robo-brain.
Before the
Okay.
war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis.
That'd be
Was
smart
there anything
if it
else?
wasn't so damn stupid.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world.
Okay.
It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification.
It's a nice
Was
vault.
there anything else?
Where to start?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything?
No.
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Well, I'm glad because I can't see you. Oh, what's next? Investigate the rigs? Let's run back in here and see if we can't knock out this quest marker. Maybe we had to talk to
My
dude
fellow
first.
connoisseur of the arts. Here to see my latest work.
Never
Tell me
mind.
about yourself.
What is there to
No.
work?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Still all these quest markers that I'm not sure about where I'm supposed to go. And who I've talked to. I've talked to Juliana. Right now, she's my pick for the murderer because of the way she said that to me. Well, we got action way over here. Who's this?
Hello, detective. Did you need something?
Yeah. Thoughts on the
Did
case?
you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues.
I found some.
Was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found
Juliana's
dead.
Praggers.
Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my... I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else?
So she overseer's office.
Have you noticed Juliana acting
That's
strangely
cool because
lately?
I thought...
Well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's... most people don't really understand us. But I always appreciated how she can just take charge of us.
Okay.
What allowed me to focus on my research.
Sorry for the talk fest, guys.
I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Huh.
What
Juliana's...
do you mean? Juliana's
Yeah,
not the same
that
person.
kind of rang a bell
My wife has
to me.
always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Very well, I'll just get back to my work then.
An idea is forming in my mind, but it's stupid, and I don't want to share it with you guys. I don't want to share it with you guys unless I'm right. But if I am right, I could go, yes, I was right. Well, we got 2 quest markers, and they're both pointing over here and up. We open this. Yep. Open. Says me.
That's it.
Really? Is this the overseer's office? Is that where we are? Did I miss, like, the sign? Or... This kind of feels like the overseer's living quarters, maybe? Overseer's terminal, so here we are. We'll take that. Is that the overseer then? Alright. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with a staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. There's a lot of stuff to read here. Part of the experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of the appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure the individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Sorry about all the reading, guys. I want to know what happened here. Upon activation notice for Vault Tech, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from a local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to a cramped second wing. That's shitty. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until the test results can be determined. I think I'm getting it. This subject group, not to test group ultra elite. This subject group, not to number more than 10, shall have their every desire tended by the robotic staff to the extent that is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Test Group B, working class. This subject group should begin numbering 10 against 300, like ultra elite and then crappy conditions, and shall be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely... That's diabolical. And breach of the rules are to be judged by Test Group A, enacted by the robotic staff members. Okay, That's a nasty test, Bethesda. Due to the potential for extreme social interactions, Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to the overseer and key research members. All the other security services maintenance positions shall be filled out by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. Man, there's a lot of stuff. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from Test Group A is apparently a researcher for the General Atomics in some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots. And they're doing this voluntarily. Yeah, that's about as smart as it is stupid. It is absolutely insane, too. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seem more intrigued by the idea than appalled. Well, that's Vault-Tec for you. We received the activation notice from Vault-Tec to begin the test despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They have been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. Oh my god. Talk about done dirty. Oh god, it's been weeks now and I realize today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the local interactions between the social interactions, between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. We'll take the tape, and we'll play it in our Pip-Boy. Miscellaneous. It was Vault 118. Which reminds me.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
It does. It also sounds like Vault-Tec's original experiment was to have 10 people absolutely elite and like kings, and with diplomatic immunity, over 300 people living in stupid, crappy conditions. But one of those 10 people didn't even want the 300 people in there, and Vault-Tec never even bothered to finish the vault anyhow. Maxwell.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the overseer.
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
Well, it was locked.
Mr. If the key isn't on it, was there anything else?
No, because we picked it. So now what? I mean, I wish there weren't so many of these quests that I can't.
Hello, Detective.
It's just a little bit
Did you have a
bugged, guys.
question about the heinous murder?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Because I don't think you're you.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why
That's
you
my stupid
killed
idea
him
here, guys.
and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame.
I was.
I thought
Hell yeah.
Keep the ruse
I should have called it
going
out
a
to you
little
guys.
longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't.
I didn't know it'd
have
be
to
Ezra,
end in
but
more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you.
Sure.
I want to cut.
If I'm going to let you go,
I just want XP, guys.
I want a
That's all.
cut of what you've stolen.
So it's like that, eh? Fine. I'll grease you.
More money. Not a chance,
Not a
dude.
chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us.
I kind of meant to go away on him, but... Ooh, yeah, give us that. I had a theory from when she was all chipper about... I mentioned it earlier a couple of times, and then when old boy said that she just wasn't herself anymore. Yeah, we defeated Ezra Parker. Brain Dead Part 2, huh? Alright, let's go back to Maxwell here.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide
And
his
swapped
tracks.
his tie.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this.
I blasted him with 4570.
Confronted him.
That's what happened. Sarcastic.
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a
God.
heaping helping of justice.
Well,
In his mouth.
bravo, I suppose. There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
You're welcome. Well, now what? Is that it? Completed Brain Dead.
Protect and serve.
Didn't we have Brain Dead Part 2? What's that? Data. Oh, that's bright. Completed. So I think that kind of does it for us, guys, doesn't it? We completed Brain Dead, and now what we have to... Yeah, oh, there it is, finally. I was wondering. Ooh, so close to a level up. And we still have that one to do because I stole that stuff. Yeah, I stole and had to reload the game. But yeah, I think we got it done. Maybe off camera we come back and loot this place blind and then we get back to it. Hey, I've been Mark Jackson. Thanks for hanging around. I'll talk to you guys later.